Cole, I've heard you say before that you would say that Deuteronomy is the Romans of the Old Testament. Why do you think that?
Well, I think some of this comes from the way people perceive Romans. Whether or not Romans is this maybe is a different discussion, but people think about Romans as kind of the systematic theology of the New Testament. I don't think Paul necessarily was doing systematic theology anywhere. I think everything he's doing is very practical, but it is the
Hmm.
densest, longest argument in the New Testament. And of course, you're covering a huge swath of theology and what Paul believes about the gospel, and he's answering questions. So you get this very robust theological treatment in Romans. And essentially, you get Moses doing the same thing in Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy is
Right.
organized around three big speeches. The first four chapters are one speech, then you have a little interlude. You have 22 chapters of speaking, and then you have another little interlude, and then you have the final section of the book, the last three chapters. And then you have an outro where it talks about the death of Moses. So it's Moses now reiterating to Israel their theology, the law, their history. So it's a cornerstone. It's a huge cornerstone of the Old Testament. In fact, if you were going to read one book to really understand what Israel is all about, Deuteronomy would have to be in the
Hmm.
running.